Now, black men in the workforce, or the lack of black men in the workforce, has definitely hurt the U.S. economy. So they're saying black men are still having a hard time landing employment. But it's not because black men are lazy, okay? Because, you have people, the white supremacists, they'll say black men are lazy when we know good and well they are the king and queens of lazy. Because if they wasn't the king and queens of lazy, then they wouldn't have had to go get Africans to come build up this land. Because remember, there were colonies in America prior to the landing of African people, okay, that they brought over here to enslave. And their colonies that they had, they failed. Those European settlers were complete failures. They were failing so much that they had to cannibalize each other. Do you understand? So America didn't even get built or nothing was sustained until Africans had to come over here and do it. So we know that how lazy they are. They were lazy for 250 years or so. That's how lazy they are. Black folks ain't got no head start on that kind of laziness until we as a community realize and get out of this looking to massa for everything. And this is the only reason why we in that position. If studies and data show that you are always going to have high unemployment, black man, then what does that should tell you, black man? Oh, well, I can't go look to this man for my daily bread because this man don't like me. He has proven this for hundreds upon hundreds of years. So what should I do as a black man? I need to create my own business. I need to get me a CDL and go drive trucks. Man, my homeboy just bought a truck, the ones you don't even need a CDL for, and he about to start going pick up loads making money, right? He just invested the money that he had into buying a truck. Awesome thing that he did, right? You can get on social media if you want to, doing podcasts. If you one of them brothers got the gifts of gab, or people really like hearing what you got to say, at the job, everybody always enjoy what you say, enjoy your conversation. Make that into something. Let me tell you something, brothers. Due to just the ability for me to speak, ability to me disseminate information and things that I enjoy, has created a great life for me and my family and taken me to places that I would have never went if I only had the money when I was working for them folks. Understand? Just the foolishness of preaching, the foolishness of talking have created income that I would never have seen in my life. I come out of Port Arthur, Texas, brothers. And anybody that's from Port Arthur that's watching, shout out to Port Arthur. You know good and well Port Arthur is a go nowhere town. If I would have stayed in Port Arthur just working a job, not making much money, you don't got nothing going on in Port Arthur. You would never earn, brothers, the amount of money that you want to earn working for somebody else. You got to, and when you know that in the area of employment that these people are against us as black men, or if they hire you, they don't want you to be a supervisor. You're not going to be the CEO. Let's call it what it is. You're just not going to be the CEO like that. And if you get to that point, you're going to sell your soul as a black man to get there. You're going to have to coon and buffoon and shuck and jive to get to that position because they're not comfortable with a real black man. They're not comfortable with a straight alpha black man that's on his stuff. They're not comfortable with you. And brothers, you know that. So they would never have our employment at high numbers. No, it's not going to happen. So the best thing to do is to create your own business. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you, black man. I'm telling you, as a black man, nobody's going to feel sorry for you. Even in our own community, nobody's going to feel sorry for you. You got to get it how you live. But the thing is, you are black men. You are creators. You are builders, right? So tap into that. Laying around and putting up with people's things and looking at this one for a job, or even looking at a female, which is so sad. Some of you black men looking at females and even living on females. I don't understand that at all. I don't. That's not what men are supposed to do. But we know the deck is stacked against us as black men economically. But we don't have to sit up there and put up with it. Sure, we can call out racism, white supremacy all day, and that's fine, and we should do that, okay? But I don't want black men to get into this, well, we can't do nothing about it. Man, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Just because we are black men and we deal with these white supremacists don't mean we can't live a good life, live an abundant life as black men to provide for our wives and our children. And even get to the point we can do for our mothers and fathers and grandmamas and all of that. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of you brothers need to be encouraged on that. Don't ever let racism and white supremacy make you think you can't do well. You can do well. You have to want it bad enough. And I've noticed that every time brothers get into doing businesses on their own, they take off and thrive. They never thrive with the white man. They just don't thrive because he don't want you to. He don't. Up and start conquering the world as black men should. You know, you're always using that term kings all the time. Well, kings, they're not sitting around looking for somebody to do something for them. They take charge. Kings win battles.